Welcome to the lane. Here for episode 3. How's everybody doing today?
Doing great. Feeling good.
What up? What up?
Yeah. So we're just kind of, we don't have any segments planned or anything for today. We're just kind of hanging out with you guys. So, anybody have any?
Yeah, I thought of a couple things that we could talk about maybe for a little while. First one, I know we all talked about this kind of before, but the people didn't get to hear it, and it's musical influences. But I thought of something even more than that. Can any of you remember? What is there something else besides hearing music that got you into music? How did you find that as an outlet and decide I would start writing music?
For me, it's I like the technical side. I always thought that it was kind of interesting to a lot of people focus on the lyrics, but I'm 8 years old. What's that sound in the background? You know what I mean? That type of stuff. So I always like stuff like that.
Okay.
I think that also is why I got the path that I took, meaning I made music first, then became a lyricist and things like that later. Sure. That's just for me personally.
Yeah, I kind of fall in line with that as well. That up until recently, honestly, I was not an artist. You know what I mean? Growing up, my dad was in a bunch of bands. And then we also did, he was a very technical guy. So we did a lot of we kind of bonded over music stuff and, learning the ins and outs of everything. But it wasn't until probably high school or so that I was this is what I want to do, legit.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what exactly it was that drove me to do it, but kind of seeing a lot of kind of what we're doing now, kind of behind the scenes stuff of other, other bands or groups or whatever. That kind of made me think this is something legit that people can do. And it's real, fun to be involved in that,
Yeah.
So I don't know, 100% what moment that was, but it was kind of all a culmination of being involved in a lot of things like that over time.
That's cool.
Hell yeah. For me, for real, it was the very first taste that I got with the music for real that gave me the bug. It was church.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
I used to go to church every Sunday with my mom, my dad, my grandma, my grandpa, literally my entire family for real. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. But I used to watch the choir every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? They used to be singing these songs in the churches. I went to a church in Cincinnati, Ohio that got super hype. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Live music for real. You know what I'm saying? Everybody singing. Sometimes people get up dancing. And then not only was I watching the choir, the thing that just made me want to be there was the drums. You know what I'm saying? I used to get stuck watching this dude up there. I'll never forget his name. His name was Philip Ayers. Hey, shout out Philip Ayers, man. If you ever watch this or hear this,
Philip,
I remember you, yeah. But he used to go hard on the drums, and then I remember this one day he told me to come up there. You know what I'm saying? And he let me get up there with him and play on there and stuff. Ever since then, I got this crazy music bug. He ended up giving me this old crusty drum set, bro. It was red, and it was this little drum set for a kid. You know what I mean? But it was real. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, bro, it was just music. But I didn't start writing and recording until I was in my later teenage years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But back then, I was still into the music. I was a drummer first. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, that's a lie. I played the cornet for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, same.
And I quit.
I hated it.
Yeah, I
Same.
can't do it.
I just didn't
know
like
what
it.
I'm saying? I rather read the music on a straight line.
Heard that.
Well, and
Oh no, go ahead.
yeah, I was gonna say that I don't know how I blanked on this, but until you just said that, there was like, again, you know, growing up, I had kind of had the same thing where it was like being involved in some stuff at church and like being in worship bands and all that kind of stuff. But they, you know, like, again, my dad was very musical growing up, so, you know, at like 2 years old, I had a drum set, like, and then I had like a guitar later in life, and, you know, like, you know, I got lucky with that, like, that was always, you know, that was like instruments were always around, you know, even if they weren't like for me, they were just around.
Right.
And, you know, I say, you know, I started in high school, but that was as far as like writing. But, you know, going back on it, it's probably been since I was very young that I started like picking up instruments left and right, you know?
Yeah, see, that's cool because like no one in my family is a musician, like of any kind. It's like that's cool to me. Like,
yeah, that's kind of also like, yeah, that's what I meant. Like, it's like, is there like something that influenced you outside of like, oh, I just heard music and I wanted to make music? Was like, yeah, it was like, is there a family member or someone that influenced you like that, or someone you were around church, or like?
That's what happened for you, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, I would say it's kind of weird because like, my parents didn't do any music or anything like that, but they were both like really big music fans.
That's how my parents were too.
So, yeah, they showed me a lot of like the older rock music and stuff that I'm into. And then my grandfather, he wrote country music and played guitar and stuff. And he actually went down to Nashville when he was like a young man. And
That's cool.
yeah, he had like an opportunity to I guess like sign a deal or whatever. But the way I was always told the story was like he went down there for like 2 or 3 days, and he had met with some people. They took him out to dinner. They were trying to get some paperwork, something done, and he was a lifelong truck driver, so he had to, you know, he basically was gonna lose his job as a truck driver if he rolled the dice, and so I guess took this gamble on staying there to sign this music contract, which, you know, maybe he should have done, but had he done that, you know, life would have been maybe totally different. I may not even be here today. So,
right.
He came back to Akron, Ohio, and you know, stayed with his truck driver job, but he always continued to write music and stuff. And I can remember growing up, you know, some of his buddies would come over and they would, you know, sit around and kind of jam, play guitar together. But, you know, they were into old country music, Conway Twitty, Johnny Cash, and all that. So that's kind of what I grew up with and grew up around. But I don't know at what point it was that I like was like, oh, I'm about to get into like hip hop or rap music or whatever. Like, I don't know when I made that crossover. I guess it would have just had to have been like something I heard. Honestly, you know what it was? I think I would probably attribute it to my cousin Eric. I feel like he was kind of listening to that on his own more so than I was. His mom was the same. His mom and dad were the same as my parents, like where they were just heavy rock like music fans. But I guess he had delved off into you know, listening to like rap music, more like pop oriented music and stuff. I can remember he was like into Sean Paul.
Oh yeah,
Remember
Sean Paul was dope. Like at the time,
Yeah.
he was dope.
Yeah, at the time, but yeah, I can remember him hipping me to like Sean Paul and stuff. So it was
what's I should know it, but what's Cisco?
Yeah,
Remember Cisco?
Oh
Cisco, yeah, stuff like that.
Unleash the Dragon.
Yeah. So it's like I guess I don't know, through that, like I guess that's what opened that lane for me, but I can't even remember really at what point I started writing my own stuff or why I wanted to. I just decided, oh, I'm about to start writing, but it just seemed like it just took off. Like I just started writing one day and I never stopped. Like, so.
I think I kind of like misunderstood the question at first. You had said, like, what was it? Something outside of just hearing music that
I mean, like, I guess I don't know how to word the question, but you did answer it right.
You did, yeah.
Because you said like the church and stuff. I was just
He's
like,
just attributing his family.
Say, like, if it was like that, like, you know, my uncle, you know what I'm saying, a dude that's on the cover of Agony and Ecstasy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. He was involved in the church too, and he was like, you know, he knew how to play the piano and stuff, so he would
Yeah.
always be like coaching me to sing with him, and I would be like, oh my God, here we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah, one
one
of my-
telling me that story.
Yeah.
One of my biggest regrets. It's funny. When I was a kid, my brother was in sports, and I didn't. As you guys know, I don't do anything outside. So I had to
You go outside.
exactly. So I had to find
We're outside right now.
essentially. Yeah, essentially,
Still.
my mom was like, you know, I work jobs and stuff, so like you have to find something that you're gonna do during the day while your brother is playing football or whatever, right?
He's like chess club.
I did taekwondo.
Okay. Hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Yeah. And there's I wish I could find it. My dad has it somewhere, but there's actually like a really cringy, but like it's cool because of the cringe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's me doing like a crazy high like sidekick where like I'm
Okay.
doing like a split basically,
Oh,
and behind me is a flaming tiger background.
No way.
Yeah, somewhere that exists, and I will find it
Okay.
one day.
I feel like that's got to be album art somewhere.
Dude, I would never use that as album art, but I would
It's got
definitely
to.
post it on the internet because it's like
It's
like
gonna
prime
be-
internet material.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
song
shit is
art
funny.
at least.
But what I was gonna say is that I could have chosen not anything because you know some things are just too expensive or whatever.
Yeah.
But I could have easily just been like, I'd like to learn the piano,
Right.
Right.
and I'm like, no, I want to kick boards. That's what my
Yeah.
that was dumb. I should have done piano, and then I would have been way ahead of where I am right now.
I wish I would have learned to play guitar from my grandpa. I guess I still might have some time to do that, but
Yeah, you definitely should.
hopefully. But yeah, I don't know why I never like pursued that.
Yeah, I mean, as you guys know, I lightly play guitar, but I kind of suck at it, so it's kind of like, you know,
Yeah.
You said he chose to break boards. I tried.
that shit's
I
fun
tried
though.
other stuff. I tried. You know what I'm saying? I used to try to get into the sports. I used to play football. I used to
Yeah.
play basketball and all that.
I wanted
As soon
to
as
get
I
into
started breaking
sports.
bones, I was like, nope. Let me get these headphones right quick.
Yeah, I skateboarded and played taekwondo, but I don't regret skateboarding. That's like,
I played a lot of sports outside of school, like, and
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying, like from the time school was out, I would be at the park playing ball, like playing
basketball?
basketball. Yeah, from till it got dark and I had to go home. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and I don't know. I tried out for the team I think 1 year in high school and I didn't make the cut.
Mm.
So yeah, I don't know. I just never tried again. I was like, fuck it.
You know,
But I played that all the time, and I would go play baseball with my friends. Like we would just get teams together. We would go play football and shit all the time. Like I was into all that shit. But yeah, nothing ever excited me like music though.
right. That's how I am too.
hmm
well, what's weird about that too is like I hadn't even thought of this until you just said that, but it's real weird how like a lot of the times it is one or the other is between like sports and music.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, I remember up until like just before high school, so maybe like 8th grade or so, I played basketball, baseball, soccer, like I did all of it.
Mhm.
And then at one point, I kind of was like, man, like I don't have to put up with this shit anymore. Like
That's why I couldn't do
started,
sports.
yeah, and I mean, I did like do like middle school band and stuff like that, but like once I got to high school, I was like, I don't really have any interest in
Yeah.
this anymore. And then it just complete 180 went the other way, where I was only involved in like one music thing.
Yeah.
And then I was getting vocal lessons and going to choir and being in like theater shows.
Here's
I'm like,
yeah.
what?
here's a good little follow up to that. Before I get into the next subject we should talk about, but do you guys remember? I guess for you, it's probably might be pretty recently, unless like, well, you'll hear the question here in a minute.
Okay.
But, can you remember like the first time someone heard your music and was like, "Yeah, that's good," and it encouraged you to like keep going? Like,
I've actually explained this to people before, but my favorite thing about showing people my music is when they react like, oh, you did this? And I'm
Mhm,
like,
yeah.
yeah. And they're like, well, who made the music? And I'm like, me. And then they
Yeah.
just keep asking questions and it's
Right, right.
me.
yeah,
And then they're like actually, this is funny. He might see this, but I work with someone I work at a Chipotle. And
Chipotle.
yeah, shout out to Chipotle.
Chipotle.
If I worked there or if I didn't, I'd be there every day anyway.
That's my life.
But he might see this, but and if you do, I don't mean it's all love, but I showed someone at my work my music, and he said something. I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, he said something like, "I wanted to dislike it, but it's actually pretty good." And I thought that was funny because that's such a backhanded compliment, but I know what he means.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, thanks, man.
That's funny. Like I have a dude that like I could see him saying that, like that exact thing. So
Yeah, like it sounds insulting, but I know what he means because you hear people's music. I'm not like this, but I know that people are. If you hear someone's music and you don't like it, you're like, "Oh, that's cool."
Yeah, you're like, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, that's cool. But like that's I bet you everyone here agrees. To me, that's the worst thing.
Yeah.
I would rather someone be like, "I hate this because these reasons."
Say why.
Right.
Yeah. I might not agree with you, and I might not take the advice.
Yeah,
but
but
it's
at least have an opinion.
yeah,
like,
like
other than
it lets me know how the world is perceiving. Like if I was terrible, that would be like I don't want to be William Hung. You know what I'm saying?
and I feel like a lot of people, a lot of
Like-
people do that though because think of how many people there are that like get offended or like don't take it the right
Yeah.
way and shit. Like,
Well, that's the thing is
there's
you
a
have
million
you have
people like-
sensitive artists for sure.
Yeah, so it's like not every. I think we have a pretty good like all of us can take that criticism. I think.
Right.
I think it's
You know?
important. I think it's literally
You need
necessary.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if you like, because we are, you know what I'm saying. Not only are we a group of friends, but we a group
Right.
of business partners also.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if we all trying to, come up off of the music and stuff like that, and then you're saying something on a song or you playing something a certain way on a song and it don't sound right, but I'm over here like, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Shit
saying.
sounds
That's
awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, we can't be having that shit, man. So
Yeah.
you just gotta keep it a buck and be like, bro, that ain't it. And I'll never be mad at y'all for like, that ain't it, bro. Don't say that in there right now. Like
Right.
say this instead of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I love that right there because then that lets me know that number one, y'all are paying attention to my music.
Yeah.
Right.
And
yeah,
then number
that's true.
two, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't trying to have me out here looking foolish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for me, how I look at it too is like when I make something, I don't know how it's perceived. Like I might be really excited about it, but I don't know how it's received on the other end.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want people to just be like, yeah, it's good when
Yeah.
it's not, because to me it might be,
Right.
but and I'm the type where like more than likely I'd still put it out anyway if I'm like passionate about I think it's good, but overall I want to know what people think.
I was just about to say, do you get itchy to want to know what do you
actually
feel about
think?
this?
Yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah, like don't, because sometimes you can look at somebody and what their body language is doing isn't what they're actually thinking.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, two things I always think when I show someone my music is two things, and one of them I'm not gonna say I don't fault people for this, but like it annoys me is when I say, hey man, you want to hear a song of mine, and like I'm not pushing it, but I'm just saying you want to hear it, and then they're like, yeah, that'd be cool, and then you hit play on it, and then they're talking in like 3 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, dude.
Mhm.
Like you should have just said no. Just said
That's Randy every time I play a song.
it's like,
Randy.
bro, I'm not saying that you have I'm not saying that like you need to sit here and take notes on how to make it better. Like just hear it. Just listen. What do you think? Like I don't mind if someone talks halfway through or something, or I'm not like it has to be silent, but it's like you're
People
playing
got
it.
short attention span. Sometimes that's better. I think. I don't know if it's better, but it's then if you could grab people like that and like if they hear something right off the bat and then they do shut up, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, then you know you got something.
I just feel like
Right.
when that happens, and this doesn't go for everyone that happens with,
Yeah.
but I think that when that happens, they're just like they're being nice by letting you play it.
Right.
But they're not actually like
Yeah.
they're not like wanting to hear. They're like, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
because that's easier than going, no, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Which I mean, again,
But that's,
that
that's
makes
what I was
sense.
saying, because it's like people
Yeah.
just want to. They don't want to hurt.
I get it.
feelings.
Yeah,
Has anybody at this table ever walked up to a random person on the street, not handed them a CD or like, you know what I'm saying, done anything like that, but like literally walked up to a random person on the street and was like, listen to this, and it was you?
no.
No.
I've done it with people like new employees at my work or things like that because
Yeah.
they'll just typically what happens is I'll be talking to someone that knows that I make music about music already,
Mhm.
and then they'll be like, "Oh, you make music," and then it.
Yeah, right.
But
right.
no, I've never like.
And that's because you already established a speaking relationship with that person.
Yeah, or at least I've
Yeah.
So
been
you ain't
in
never
a.
like done that shit with a stranger outside.
No, I would think that people would be like,
Like,
All right.
It's
like
funny. We like joke that you're kind of like the antisocial one or whatever.
100%. Yeah.
But I feel like in that context, like I am a lot because like I don't even like to reveal to people that I don't know that I do music, just purely on the fact of like the stigma of like just looking like that, like
Check out my mixtape.
yeah, like the corny white dude that's like,
I know
hey,
what
I
you mean.
rap. Like I would much rather someone else like they just find me or like
Right.
someone else introduces that to them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like if Dave was like, hey, my dude raps, you should check it out. I feel
Right.
like that comes across a lot better than me being like, hey, check out my mixtape. Here, this is me. Like I feel like just
Yeah,
automatically
nobody wants to hear that.
there's
No, I know.
there's just like
It's
a
a stigma.
preconception
Yeah.
of
Like they're
a
already
white
like
dude rapper. They're just already like eye roll. Like,
and
you know what I mean?
honestly,
It ain't even just white.
No, I was
dudes,
just gonna
dog.
say
It's
that.
it's
local.
not-
It's
but I
local.
think
it's local too.
I think that you're right. Like
but it's
to
like even a little worse.
Yes.
Like,
Yes. Yeah. And it's the same thing with me. Like I will show a stranger my music, but typically I want to show someone that's already like they kind of want to they want to hear it. Meaning that like kind of like what I said a second ago. I don't want to just be like, hey, play this, and then they're not listening to it.
Yeah, there's just such a stigma with rap. This is okay. I'll say this. Just the other day, I was talking to my grandpa about Mystery Lane. I was wearing the shirt. I think I went over there right after we did the one episode. Yeah. And I went to see him and we were talking about that and stuff. And he was asking what kind of music do I do now and stuff, because I think he knew in the past like I was like doing rap stuff or whatever, which he's not into that or whatever. And
Right.
I kind of had to just be like, I mean, I was like, I just do like a little of everything, whatever. Like I didn't really know how to put it to him because like I do still do rap music.
Yeah.
That's what I do. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, just the way some people perceive it, it's like a stigma or a bad thing, you know what I mean? So it's like I don't want him to think like I feel like I'm a good songwriter in general. Like I feel like I could write other types of songs and other type of music than just rap anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like I didn't just want to be like, yeah, I'm a rapper, but like it's not that I'm not proud to be a rapper, it's just that I know how certain people perceive it. So it's like you got to approach certain people in certain ways, I guess.
Yeah, then you got the people that are, you if you feel like, you confident enough to let it out,
Yeah.
be like, yeah, I make music. Then you got 3 different kinds of people. You got the one person that's about to be like, well, go ahead and do it right now. Like let me hear something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got the people that'll be like, oh, he's probably garbage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then there's always that one person that'll be like, where can I find some of your music?
Yeah.
How can I listen to you? And them is the people that stick. You know what I'm saying? And become fans and stuff like that.
Yeah. And that kind of leads to another thing too, where like sometimes it's weird too, like okay, let's say there's a stranger and I walk up to them and I say, hey, I'm a musician, you can check me out. And they say, oh, what kind of music do you make? I'm like,
I'm not sure.
like a lot of stuff. And they're like, well, what artists do you compare yourself to? And I'm like,
it's so hard to box it in, and then once you do, like,
then they're like, oh, that's what you sound like.
Yeah,
before
then they have
hear
a
it.
conception of you. Yeah, so it's like that's what I was saying too. Yeah, you just got to kind of watch how you approach saying I'm a musician.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder, like, if you walk up to people and you have something like, how they have like QR codes you can scan.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if people would be susceptible to like, hey, scan this on your phone real quick.
Yeah.
Or if they'd be like, get away from me, weirdo.
Just be like a quick little snippet of a song.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I think people
fire. They just be like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, I hear you.
Yeah, that would be a cool. I'm sure
you.
people do that. Like, I'm not like claiming that as like, oh, I just came up with that, but like, I wonder how many people would be like, no, I don't want to do that.
Right.
Like, and then you're like, oh, okay,
But bro, you're gonna catch 1,000 with their phone already in their hand.
Yeah, I would do it.
Like, open your camera right fast.
I wish someone would do that to me.
I think a lot of people would do it. Yeah, try it.
I would.
I agree.
I mean, I'm biased in a different way, but like, if a musician came up to me, I'm already throwing rose petals. Like, I'm already like, yeah. What platform? Let's pull it up. Yep.
Right.
Like, let's hear another one.
Yeah.
But.
Okay. Well, all right, let's move on to this other subject I had. So this one's like just kind of like a little more fun, like, and that's I guess let's just make a hypothetical, like we blow up, we're going on a world tour, like
Yeah. So like a
What-
week from now.
yeah,
I
like
thought you meant like your hypotheticals.
Oh
from
no,
earlier.
no,
I
that's
was
for
like,
that's for a
what?
little bit from
oh
now.
yeah.
Not that one though. But
So say we're going on a world tour. What's like where can you not wait to get to? Like where's somewhere like you've always dreamed of going or performing or just being, like anywhere in the world for real?
I used to watch these videos of like Wiz Khalifa going on tour and shit like that.
yeah.
And for some reason, every single time that he was in France,
Mm.
it was super lit.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm trying to go to Europe.
Yeah.
Like it don't even gotta be France. I just want to go
Yeah.
to Europe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
shout out France. Anybody in France?
like,
Any connects?
Anybody,
Yeah.
anybody in France?
Any
yo,
show
you-
promoters
come on, man.
in-
Bring us out.
Yeah.
What about you, Mike?
Oh man, mine's a little more generic and not as exciting. But
He's like Nashville,
but like
downtown
like, right
Akron.
here in Akron,
yeah,
Ohio.
yeah.
I think with what I would
Lock
like
3.
the style of maze. Forgive me, I had a stroke.
I was like, what?
With the type of music that I make, probably somewhere like San Diego or like
Okay. Like a Seattle or something, maybe.
yeah, something where
cool.
there's like
I
a
can
little
see
more
that.
moody people, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
right. It's not
Um,
moody enough here.
Yeah, for me, I have two that are totally different,
Okay.
but well, three actually, but two of them and one of them being the most. But Japan, I would
Okay.
love to perform in Japan.
Okay.
Now I don't know if I'm not saying my music translates where they would like
Yeah.
it. Maybe I don't I don't know, but
Shout out Japan.
yeah, I mean
Japan
anyone in
connects.
Japan out there, I just
Come
think
to
that would be
Japan.
such a cool. It's just so different that it would be really awesome. But I also think it'd be cool to go to the UK. I just think that it being
Yeah.
like all rainy and like depressing looking over there, that I would fit in great. They would, yeah.
These guys, they're like, it's just not sad and rainy enough.
No,
and terrible
for real. I
enough."
think
not-
I
Not
think
moody enough.
no, I think they know what I'm talking
And
about.
yeah,
Yeah.
the people from Ohio are like, bro, it's not sad enough here.
Well,
like, they know.
it's a different kind
They're
of
like-
sad
they're
here
like,
though.
bruh.
Sad here.
It's a different
They're
kind
like-
of sad though.
Yeah, like
It's not like
bad sad.
it's not like Edgar Allan Poe sad. It's like
It's like,
I don't even want to speak too badly about it, but it's sad.
no, people from Ohio know. You're
And
not,
then I
you're
think
not
it-
hurting nobody's feelings.
If you're from Ohio, you know.
I think
Yeah,
it'd be cool
exactly.
too to go to Australia. That would be sick.
Oh yeah,
Australia.
that's
That'd
wrong.
be sick.
Australia.
That's
I'm
wrong.
not gonna lie though, terrifying.
Spiders.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, bugs, kangaroos.
Yeah.
To fucking kick ya.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah, dude.
If I see a kangaroo walking up on me,
I'm
dog,
gonna pat.
I'm not throwing the gloves on.
Well, you
I'm not.
you guys already know. No matter where I go, I'm not outside. Like,
Right,
yeah.
like,
Indoors the whole time.
yeah, I'm getting a dope Japanese hotel or
Yeah.
whatever. Like,
Australia hotel.
Yeah, hell
dog,
yeah.
You gotta go. Right.
but overall, like, those would be the places where I'd be really excited. But I just
Yeah.
think it would be cool. Like, imagine doing a world tour.
Yeah,
Right.
that would be
It would
dope.
be chaotic, but it would be so cool. Like what an experience.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd
Yeah.
be so crazy.
It would be hectic though, but like in a good way.
I don't
Yeah.
even know where we're like worldwide. I'm
I'm
kind
like,
of
see, I'm the type of person, bro. Like, I will be like stopping for everybody to take a picture,
Same.
sign a paper, or
Yeah.
sign
Oh,
a
yeah.
T-shirt or something.
Same.
Like, bro, I don't care if I'll be late, whatever.
Yeah. Same.
You know what I'm
Same.
saying? Sue me.
Same thing with like I've always said this.
He's like, there goes our career.
Yeah. I've always said this, but like another thing that's like different but similar to that. The first person like a moment that I can't wait for if it happens is
Hey, that's Dark Cloud.
that's funny, but no, actually, like someone reaching out to me and specifically talking to me, like I'll say like a true fan,
Mhm.
like someone that doesn't know you, and they're like, when you did this on this song and it helped me, or I just really, even if it's not like a help,
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
like I appreciate the art of it.
Mhm.
It's gonna be like they're getting free merch probably,
Right,
like
yeah.
they're, and like another thing too is like for especially it's a little different for Mike and I, but like for you guys, like I make a lot of the beats and stuff, but like imagine like if we were super famous and we could literally just pick some kid and be like, yeah, well, we want to buy this beat. And then that kid literally, we just like branched a career for that kid because we were like, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I talk about that all the time. Like Lil
Yeah.
Wayne could literally like
Change
just
people's
change my
lives.
life today if he just
Yeah.
bought some beats.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even have to buy them.
You hear
He just-
that, Wayne? Get on them beats at
Please.
acg.com.
Please go to alwaysthegreatest.com and buy my beats, please. Lil Wayne, please. Or Drake, any of you.
Anyone.
Please,
Yeah,
anyone.
Anyone.
He's a
You
humble
don't even
beat
have to be
farmer.
famous. Go buy some beats.
I'm a beat farmer. They're deep rooted. They're good. They're nice and ripe.
Wow. That's
But
hilarious.
but no, I do think it would be cool to travel like that.
Yeah.
As you guys know, I have a lot of anxiety issues and stuff, but it's cool. I'll have a seizure in Japan. It's fine.
Okay, sweet, dude.
Yeah,
They got good Japanese doctors.
I think so. Yeah, why not?
You know where I can't wait to go and get to? Like his answer, I guess you could say it's like kind of lame. It's not like world, but it's right here in the United States. I've always wanted to go to Vegas.
That'd be cool.
I would
That's
love
probably-
to perform in Vegas.
We could probably achieve that.
Yeah, I was saying we could probably achieve that.
We can
Yeah.
drive out there right now.
I'm
Also,
not, but you can.
on like a
Let's do
big
it right
scale.
now.
Right
yeah,
now.
like
Let's
we
just
could
end
go
the podcast.
now.
Shut it off. We'll
Yeah.
go.
He's like, oh, you got the show. The show is booked. Then.
Yeah.
Better pack up the shirt.
Glad you
Let's-
said that because check this
Um,
out.
Whoa. Also, I would love to perform Madison Square Garden if we ever got
Oh,
big enough to do that.
Any
like,
arena would be.
you know,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
any arena. But I've always
I
heard
know
like
what you mean though.
artists say like, you know, when you
The
sell out the
Garden.
Garden, you know,
Yeah.
you've made it. Like
Yeah.
it's just like a legendary venue for so many artists and different things. Like even not even that, but like all kinds of shit. Like
I can't
Yeah.
think of a bigger, like a more prestigious.
yeah, that's
Right.
how it's just
Well,
prestigious. Yeah, like
And on top of that, like, not that it's more prestigious or anything, but like I know a lot of bands and stuff that like when they do their like sort of homecoming shows, like at an
Yeah.
arena where they're from or whatever, there's like a whole different like side of that. There's like
Yeah.
magic. Like
Oh, yeah.
I saw the Black Keys 2 years ago now because COVID year.
Right.
And
Black
at-
Keys from right here,
Yep.
in Akron.
right
Yep.
where we're
Um,
from right now.
I saw him at the time the Q, now Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse,
Right.
and that was a whole different thing, man, because there was everyone there was on the same page. Of
Oh,
like,
yeah,
it's-
we're
it's-
all from here.
Yeah,
And,
it's
like,
Wiz going to Pittsburgh. I
Yeah.
mean, it's it's
Yeah,
yeah.
There's a whole different feeling to that though. Like that would be awesome to get to a point where like you're big enough that you can come back and play the places that you saw all your favorite people to.
Yeah, I
you know?
even think of like little moments.
Yeah.
Like imagine this is like a smaller thing, but imagine I don't know, like you guys go to Taco Bell and then someone in line at Taco Bell has our merch on.
oh yeah.
Like
I'm gonna have a baby.
what?
I
You're gonna
I
fuck
would-
him right there?
I would have a baby.
Elaborate on having a baby.
He was like saying that as
Like
like
I would personally give birth to a child right there.
Oh,
Seeing
oh,
that happen.
oh, okay,
I didn't know what you
okay.
were saying the first
I'm like,
time.
are you gonna impregnate that person in line? Don't do that. Don't do that. No, but that would be cool though, right? Like, wouldn't that be
Yeah.
like? I would approach him. I would instantly approach
Oh
them.
yeah, I'll be like, excuse me, you know you wearing my shit.
I would.
See,
I would just be like, thank you, and they'd be like,
I was
for
just
what? And I'd
about
be
to say
like,
the opposite. Like I wouldn't even want to approach them, and I would hope they don't even recognize me. Like maybe, and I would just see it and be like, hell yeah.
I think.
He just don't want to be bothering the people.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think
real.
I would because it's not me trying to make it about me. It's more me being like,
Thank
hey,
you for your support.
yeah. And if they're a fan too, like, imagine that. Like, imagine you're at Taco Bell and fucking whoever you look up to walks up to you and is like, thanks. And
Right.
you'd be like, holy shit.
Like,
Like,
and then moments like that for me, dog. Like once, once we recognizable like that,
yeah.
I promise you, if a kid or anybody walk up to me like, oh, hey, you're just named Dave, like I know
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
I'm paying for your food,
Oh, like,
like guaranteed, I'm paying for your food.
for me, I don't think it's so funny because, like, I'm not saying that like celebrities don't have privacy or like they don't deserve it or that
Right.
you have to take a photo all the
Mhm.
time.
Yeah,
But the people that are like super disconnected from how it used to be, like they're so big that it's just like security and like
right.
Yeah.
it's like I don't see me. I couldn't imagine it.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. Now there is a safety, like if you're like a Billie Eilish, you're not going to
Right.
the store. You're just it's
Right.
just not a thing, and that's
Yeah.
sad in a way.
Right. You can.
Like it's just not a thing, you know. But
Mhm.
I think overall, I never want to lose that element. Like I'll always remember, whether it blows up or not. I'll always remember like this, like where we're trying to just come up. Like it's just
Right.
it's
Yeah.
hard. We're doing everything by ourselves, and we're
Yeah. And I will. That's what I'm saying. I will never forget
no,
that.
no.
You know what I'm saying? And then like once we do get up, like I want to be able to, like you said, like just help other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like what use is having the knowledge if you're not going to share it?
yeah, and for me, like of course, big name producers, right? Like I'm not trying to, like, let's see, like Metro Boomin isn't hurting for placements.
Right.
So I would, in my position, not that Metro Boomin would make my music, but I'm just saying I would rather give the placement to nobody, like someone who's a nobody,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Like the story of Old Town Road, like that song being made off of BeatStars, and he was like a nobody, and now he's somebody. Like that's awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's a really cool like market that we are in now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, and like Dave said, if you're not, what's the point of having that like knowledge and whatever you're doing if you
Right.
can't share it? I mean, you went through that with your neighbor Chris, and he had to share the knowledge with you
Passing
that you
us.
could put your couch through the window.
Couch through the window.
Couch through the window.
Yeah.
You remember that story?
And that helped you, did it not?
It definitely did.
that's
Damn.
true. Damn. Full circle.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Full
That's
circle.
crazy.
All right. I got another one real quick.
Okay.
And yeah, we should just do like no explanation, just name the people. 3 features. If you're doing an album, 3 features you would want on the album, alive or dead.
Alive or dead, so you can have
Alive or
anybody.
dead. Anybody.
Alive or dead?
Anybody you want, 3 features.
Are they
Okay.
dead when we record them?
yeah, yeah, so it's just silence while they're on the track.
That's
but they were
cool.
there. No.
I almost said something really morbid. I was gonna be like, yeah, they just recently died. There's like air escaping their body. That's their
You're
feature.
capturing their soul. Wow, this got fucking dark. Anyway,
All right.
Who going first?
Hey, you can go first.
Yeah, go ahead, Dave.
All right, my top 3 is like super easy.
I already know it.
Michael
One of
Jackson, Biggie Smalls, Drake.
Wow.
Nice.
I thought for sure Kevin Gates was gonna be on that
Yeah,
list.
I mean,
I thought so too. But
I really
knew,
thought, but
I would love to make some
named-
music
I knew
with
he
Kevin.
was gonna say Biggie and
He named
Michael Jackson.
superstars,
Who
you
was
know?
the other one you said?
Drake.
Drake.
Oh, Drake.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you get a Drake feature. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
what do you think?
Oh man. Mine are not as. Again, mine aren't that
You can-
exciting.
I mean, it can be
they're
whatever you
exciting to
want.
me.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
say
that's what it's
for-
about.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
For
And the
what-
fans of your music will think they're exciting. Like,
Yeah, and if
Yeah.
not, fuck them. It's your album.
I mean, for what, like, for the style that I do, probably like, I would love to have Mark Hoppus from
Oh,
Blink
Blink,
182.
yeah.
dope.
Of the 3, it's interesting you named that one.
Yeah, right?
I mean, he's good though,
Yeah.
but I'm saying
Oh,
like
it's
you
a
could have said Tom
toss-up
DeLonge or
between-
Travis
yeah.
Barker. You said that,
I think that, yeah.
Those
I
are
think
his
I'd
3.
go with them.
He's like, I want Tom DeLonge, Travis Barker.
He just
Oh.
like, spread them out.
I guess like, oh man, that's hard. Yeah, Mark Hoppus, maybe Derek Whibley from Sum 41,
Okay, yeah.
and the dude from Neck Deep. I'm blanking on his name right now, but
The front man, or
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
What about you?
Ooh, okay. Gotta go with one of my favorite rappers of all time, Lupe Fiasco.
Wow,
Getting him on the track, man. That's a
that might be doable.
curveball, right? Lupe. Shout out Lupe, bro. One of the
Lupe's
best.
dope.
One of the goats. Okay.
Hey, at least he didn't do Kick Bush. You could have done Kick Push.
I was
Like that's what everyone always says. Kick
Wow.
Push. You know what I'm
Or
saying?
Kid Rock.
Oh my god, if you said Kick, dude, don't say Kick.
I would
Rock.
definitely get Kid. No.
He's like,
Kid,
those are
no,
those
hey,
are my
listen.
other 2.
Listen, Kid, we would definitely Kid and Riff, we'll do a track, man. I love both you guys, but no, if I could only pick 3,
Hey.
I would definitely rather
gonna
work
say
with Riff
Drake
Raff.
too, but since he already said Drake, I'm gonna like throw another like curveball one out there. Okay, I'll name the other one I had. Jimi Hendrix.
Ooh.
He's
Okay.
playing something on my album. Like, why not?
That'd
Like,
be cool. Like some psychedelic.
yeah, something trippy.
Sepidelic.
Okay, a third one. Man, I feel like there's like some obvious like choices that you could go with, and it would be a hit. You know what I mean? Like Michael Jackson, Eminem, or like the big super fucking stars. Like,
Right.
I'm trying to think of maybe someone like kind of next tier down from that, like even or maybe even lower than that. Oh man.
I say next tier down from Drake is still everybody else.
Yeah,
So-
still everybody else. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, man, I'm trying to.
Would you ever make a song with the Beeb?
Yeah, I
Bieber?
mean, I would. That'd be another like
Yeah.
insta hit. That'd be another hit for sure. I mean, I would work with damn near anybody for real.
I would too.
Yeah,
like
that's
I
what
was
I'm
just gonna
saying.
say, there's
I'll work with
there's not a lot of people I wouldn't work with,
yeah.
and
Or
those
there's a
people
few
I would.
people
I was gonna
would,
say there's a few, but I wouldn't name.
I'm trying
them
to think of a
anyway.
good female artist. Okay, like
Adele.
Oh,
Adele would be dope. I was thinking like older though, like
okay.
who's the singer for Heart? What's her name?
Ann Wilson.
Ann Wilson would be dope.
Stevie Nicks.
That's what I was trying to think of.
Oh,
Stevie Nicks would be
yeah.
fucking sick. Like like a
Pat Benatar.
yeah, a female that can just like sing super good. Like that would be awesome for like a feature. Like that'd
I
be
feel
cool.
like my list isn't gonna be fun because again, it's fun to me, but like I'm not gonna name names that everyone at this table knows.
yeah.
So it's like, oh, okay. But like for sure, 100%, I would love to make a song with Hans Zimmer.
Okay.
And if you don't know, that's like a
Dun, 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 dun,
yeah.
dun,
It's
dun, dun,
he made the
Yeah.
music for Dark Knight.
Mhm.
He made the music for Interstellar. My favorite classical piece.
So are you gonna say John Williams also?
No,
Okay.
no. But I don't care what anyone says. Hans Zimmer is way better.
Wow.
100%.
Mhm.
But I don't care.
Throwing some fucking shade
yeah.
on this show.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
But
Wow.
I would also like to work with someone like Excision, which Excision is like heavy dubstep, like
Okay.
where it's like T-Rexes made of metal slamming into each other.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
like I don't know how to. If you know, if you know Excision, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't even know what that would sound
I
like.
wish I could play some for you right now, but YouTube would not like that. But and then after that, after that, I would love to insert like there's a lot of people that could take the third spot. Like
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool to work with Billie Eilish on a track.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I just like the sound,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah.
Death by
Um,
Rami.
Yeah, Death by Rami. Most people probably don't know who that is, but if you do, you do. I think it would be cool to work with the ones that I quote all the time. So like Oliver
Yeah.
Tree,
Yeah.
you know,
That's what I'm saying.
Grandson.
There's so many cool people that you could really like
Yeah.
name. We could probably
I
all
think it would be-
name like 10 if we wanted to. Like,
I think it would be cool too, like for someone of like that makes music like me. I think it'd be cool to work with someone like Lil Yachty.
yeah.
I think that would be an interesting song, or like you know, or like The Baby or someone like
a
that.
little boat.
Yeah, that would be it. Like
Lobo.
yeah, like imagine like a Dark Cloud track, and then you just hear like "Let's go" and like The Baby just starts going in on it. That would be sweet.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
I would listen to that.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, I don't know. Overall, like I said, mine's a little different because like I'm naming things that some people don't know. But overall, what I would want to do is someone who's like a legitimate, like classically trained composer. So like that's like a Hans Zimmer. Someone who's huge in dubstep. So that could be Excision or someone else like a Skrillex. Skrillex would be awesome.
Yeah.
And then just someone that I think is a good songwriter, like lyrically.
Yeah, that's a good good mix.
Yeah. So
Okay, here's one.
okay.
You only can listen to one song for the rest of your life. What is it?
Easy. Never gonna give you up, Rick Astley.
Okay.
He rickrolls himself for the rest of his life.
You want to lock that in?
No.
He's like
Okay.
he's got like a button to hit, and he's like, "All right, you're done."
Yeah.
Oh man.
You're done. See ya.
Um,
He's like, gets pulled away on his chair. He's like, no,
Yeah.
never gonna get.
His like, yeah, just sucked through the ceiling, gone.
Oh.
Good choice. Good choice.
One song?
Africa by Toto.
I like
No.
that.
No.
I
No.
like that song too.
I like it, but
That song
no.
like follows me around. Like I go places. And
So I play Call of Duty like Warzone a lot, and that is a song in the game where they're called them like war tracks, and it's like if you get in a vehicle, it plays songs, and that's one of them. And I hate it because every time I get in the car, it's Africa. When what I want to hear is Kids in America. That's what I want to hear that they play. That's what I want to hear, and they're always like, "Nah, Africa is what you get."
Okay.
Damn.
But
And I like Africa.
I mean,
Yeah,
I like it. I'm just saying it's one of the songs you hear it so many times. Like,
But yeah, one song you can play one song for the rest of forever. Like what are you putting on repeat? I mean, and you don't. It's not necessarily like it's just
like
on
perpetually
repeat.
forever. Yeah.
It's just like if
If
you
you
ever
wanna
feel like
fucking
listening to
say.
music, you got one choice. It's either silence or that.
That's tough. That's actually really tough. Well, wait though. Wait. So how does that work as far as like you're watching a movie and the music in the movie is all that song, or there's no music in the movie at all?
I've got it.
I mean, now we're getting like real hypothetical.
Because then
I don't know.
like he's watching like the new Liam Neeson movie, and he's like, I've got a special set of, and you just hear like, never gonna give you up, like in the background.
Right. Oh man, I feel like
Or all movies just like lack
okay
atmosphere. Like there's no music.
Movies still have soundtracks, but like
Okay.
just like if you're riding in the car or whatever, like
Okay.
there's only one song.
Your
on
playlist
your
is
phone.
one deep, and that's it.
Yeah, and like you don't have the ability to like YouTube other songs. Like you listen to what you have.
I think I have my answer.
What you got.
If I'm feeling chill the day that I decide to listen to one song for the rest of my life,
Mhm.
it's gotta be "Easy" by the Commodores.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Easy like Sunday morning.
That's not
That's
a
a
bad
good one.
choice, 'cause
That's a
then you
good
could
one.
like
vibe out
you
to
can
it.
deal with that. Like
Yeah.
It's smooth, but it's got some.
Yeah.
It's got some like.
now
high
he's got me
moments.
thinking. Like I thought I had maybe my answer right now. That was a good one.
I would play. Okay, Bone Thugs and Harmony, first of the month.
Okay. That's a
Vibing
good,
out to that.
That's a good choice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my
Mm.
pick, and
I
that's a
would
weird pick for
probably,
me. But
Damn.
I would probably pick "Losing You" by the Temptations.
okay.
Oh yeah.
If I could listen to that song.
Wait, I
Yeah,
kind of wanna.
probably.
I wanna change my answer to the Bunny song from VeggieTales.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I got the bunny.
I'm kidding. Yeah, that was a reference to something, but don't worry about it.
Hey, the bunny.
What are you choosing?
Oh man, see,
What song are you bumping
I
out of
was-
your soundbar you won last episode?
oh yeah, yeah. The one I'm about to mail to somebody as soon as they buy 2 T-shirts and
Yeah.
show me proof on themysterylane.com. Cheap plug there.
Yep.
Okay, I was gonna say "Man in the Box" by Alice in
That's a
Chains.
good one.
Yeah.
But then you guys got me on this little smooth idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's not smooth.
No.
It's not smooth. It's a lot of heavy shit. I don't know if I want to hear that all the time. for the rest of
That
my
is a
life.
good though. Like it instantly transports you to the 90s though.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is
For real,
nice
Puts
for
me in a
us,
good
but-
spot. Oh man, dude, I don't know. So if I was gonna go something smoother, I would probably get something by the Carpenters or
Mm-hmm.
oh man, I
Like
really-
what about like Fortunate Son? That would be a good one.
That's a pretty good one. That is pretty good. Oh man, yeah. I don't even know the answer to my own question now. It's like it's too deep. Like, but those were all good answers you guys had for sure. Like, yeah, I guess I'll stick with Man in the Box. We're just gonna be rocking out, man, for the rest of forever. Maybe Freebird if I was,
Freebird. I would not want to hear Freebird
Play
for the rest of my
Freebird.
life.
It's like
There's no way.
it's long enough to where it's like there's some variety a little in there.
I almost said a classical piece because of that. Like, cause there'd be
Yeah.
a lot of like,
yeah.
you'd be like, skip to minute 8 because that part's exciting,
Yeah,
and then I'm
yeah.
feeling kind of chill. All right, I'll go to the beginning part.
All right, listen to that part today.
Yeah.
You just break it up in sections.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might listen to "Through the Fire and the Flames."
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. What
What?
about a hype song?
Bro, I love that song.
I say, how do you know that?
I used to play
Sweet.
Guitar Hero 3.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Dude, he had to battle Tom Morello to get
Yeah,
it.
Tom Morello,
I had
dude.
to get there.
Wow.
At
And
first, I was like,
Slash.
I'm like, he's got to be talking about a different track
What
with
about
the same title.
What about "Into the Fire" by Dokken? You guys know that song?
Yeah.
Into the fire.
I don't think
Yeah.
I know that.
It's like
I
it's
might,
like
but I
another
don't
like
think-
just like heavy kind of like rock track.
I think if I had to loop a song, I would play "Luxury Tax"
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
Sep Scurdy featuring Just Named Dave.
That would be dope. That would
And
be
if
dope.
if I wanted to listen to that, it would be on all platforms.
It would be anywhere you go, you can find Luxury Tax by yours truly, Sep Scurdy, featuring my boy over here, Just Named Dave. And yeah, you guys need to definitely go check that out. I just mentioned that earlier today on one of my social media platforms that you know, we've been like sharing it and stuff, and you know, it doesn't have as many plays as I would like it to have right now.
Yeah,
So, you know,
let's get them
and-
up.
Yeah, we got to get them up. We got to get them up. And the way the game works today is like basically you got to pay, you know, to be seen a lot of times.
Yeah, promo and
You know, promo and things like that. But you know what helps is the people that are already bearing witness to us. Like, you know, the fact we don't have to pay for you guys to see our posts and stuff. Like that's cool. So
yeah,
you know, do us a favor and click them, man. It only takes a couple seconds to show support, and you know, we really think that you will like it. You know.
yeah,
I wouldn't direct you guys to something that I thought was not good.
yeah. I mean,
you know.
we're of course, yeah.
You
And
know,
I
so-
think, I think it's important to let people know, you know, that it's out there, and
Yeah,
you know,
exactly,
you
exactly.
guys are like ground floor,
Yeah,
like you know, you are a direct audience we're speaking to, so
exactly. That's what it
Mhm.
is. Yeah.
Yeah. so.
So participate.
But yeah, so I'll tell you what. Let's end it today on a would you rather. You got any good would you rathers in the chamber that are safe for airtime?
That are appropriate.
I mean, they don't have to be appropriate, just have to be.
They have to be safe for work. No. Okay. Let me see.
Oh, and real quick, just to give you guys background, we do a lot of would you rathers in studio sessions and all kinds of stuff. But this dude is like the would you rather doctor.
King, boy.
Yeah. So
All right. I'm gonna hit you with. We'll do two real fast.
okay.
All right. I'm gonna hit you with this first one. Would you rather get mauled by a shark or a crazed monkey?
Am I dead?
You know,
in both?
I mean, you know the monkey ripped
I know
the lady's
face off. She survived, though.
She survived,
Well,
but I mean, it wasn't looking good.
Let me say two things here. First
You'll
of all,
live either way, but you're getting fucked up.
First of all, any of these would you rather's, I'm actually curious to see what people say.
That
So
is
feel
not it.
free to comment
feel-
below what
yeah, feel free.
what you would rather. But in this example, do we survive both?
I mean, you survive both, and I mean, you
Do
pretty
we
much
have to survive?
you
both?
pretty much
for real.
are fighting off. You know, like
For your life.
The reason you survive is because of you. Like you fight off a shark or you fight off a crazy
Now
monkey.
hold
Like,
up.
Oh, I'm whooping
Let's
that
be real
monkey's ass
clear.
then.
Let's be real clear. I'm not fighting any sharks.
I mean, they say
I'm
if you
just
punch a
gonna
shark
say,
in the nose,
okay.
it'll dip. I
yeah,
don't know.
or the I don't know what they're
grab
called.
its,
The side,
grab
the
its gills
side
or whatever.
gills,
Like,
yeah.
okay, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's ways to get out.
Um,
And like, I'm not saying you're in deep, the fucking 1,000-foot water out in the ocean. Like, you might be just on the
Well,
beach.
that's
and
where
here comes a
sharks
little
are.
shark, you know, like,
How did I get out there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
so-
that good at swimming.
and
So-
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you don't necessarily have to swim back. You know, what I mean, it's not like you fought off the shark.
okay,
and now you
okay,
gotta
no. I think I know my
Find
answer.
a flotation device home.
No,
like,
I legit think I know my answer.
okay.
I think it's gonna be the shark.
Yeah.
Now, hear me out. This is funny because one of my biggest fears actually is the ocean. But
Yeah.
so meaning that I would never be there anyway. But if I was, I'm picking the shark because the shark probably won't go for my face, probably,
Maybe.
and then also you're not gonna really see it.
Go for your face.
Yeah.
Why? What?
What do you mean? Why?
The monkeys go for the face,
Yes.
man. They're going for face.
Yes, 100%. They're like ripping your fucking skin off your face
they'll
and shit.
fuck you up.
Yeah.
they're coming
They
to fuck
literally
you
will
up.
like cling to you and
I'm
like.
gonna beatbox the fuck out that damn monkey.
That's what you think until you find
Dude,
out how strong a
monkeys are
monkey
strong
is.
as
Yeah.
I
shit.
know
bro.
they is. They
But-
they is.
Have you ever watched Joe Rogan?
But for me, yeah, here we are. We are Joe Rogan on a podcast talking about how monkey strength. But what I'll say is with the shark, I don't think you're gonna see a lot. Like they're down here under the water.
And you think that'll help you?
I don't think it'll help. You said that we're gonna survive either one,
Yeah.
but I think it would be less traumatic.
Oh, if you don't have to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now it's still no matter what, it's heavily traumatic. I just think I think it's a crazier story too. I think it's crazier to be like I survived a shark attack.
Yeah, they're both
Yeah.
crazy. Well, I don't know, dude, because the shark attack's pretty common. A fucking monkey attack is like you got attacked by a fucking monkey. Like,
I mean, that's true. It's got a
Like-
more like unique angle.
yeah, like.
But a shark, instantly people teleport to that moment of like,
yeah,
oh my
you're
god.
right. I'll say this: I would pick shark also because sharks don't have arms.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
that's a
not
really
trying
good.
to fucking box
They
a
got,
monkey. Like, I'm
but they
not,
have,
like,
but they have like dagger
that.
teeth though.
Yeah, they got.
So, I mean,
dagger
they
teeth,
got-
but they can only use their
yeah,
head.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like they can only do this. I mean, they,
They
can
can
swim
bob
like
and
they
weave.
can swim good, but like
Yeah.
a monkey is gonna be just
So-
a monkey, dude.
Dancing.
He's all over, dude.
He's
He
Yeah.
can jump over here. He might hang from this, kick you in the face.
Yeah,
Like,
so we got
I don't
two
know,
shark
dude.
answers.
yeah.
What do you got?
Shark.
You're going shark.
100%,
What's
yeah.
the reasoning for shark for you? He's like, I fucking hate monkeys, man.
Well,
It's
arms.
when you but yeah, arms are a big one. But then the other thing is like when you said you wouldn't be able to see like
Yeah.
the shark thing,
yeah,
I wear glasses. So like
same. I mean,
if I was in the water for some reason, I wouldn't have my
That's-
glasses on.
yeah.
But if I was walking through the jungle, I'd probably want to know where I was going.
Oh well, let
So
me
I'd
tell you
probably
this:
have 'em
if a
on.
monkey starts beating your ass, your glasses aren't staying on.
That's the first thing to go.
I probably had them on before we
But no,
started.
no. But you're
Yeah.
right though. And what's funny is when I was talking about I couldn't see, like I just meant because of the water level. But like, yeah, like if I was in the ocean and I don't have glasses on, it could be a blob attacking me. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
It would be.
Yeah.
It would be so scary though.
That shit is crazy.
So
What are you picking, Dave? You picking a monkey?
Yes,
That's what it sounded
said
like
I'm
from your
picking
answer.
the monkey,
Monkey,
bro.
okay.
Because listen,
Wow.
this is why I'm picking. the
Oh
monkey.
man, you ever see that woman who got attacked by a monkey? Like had reconstructive
think-
surgery.
I don't think Dave has seen the pictures.
No, there's
Like,
no way.
There's no way you pick monkey, dude.
But go
This
ahead
is-
though.
this
What's
is
the reasoning?
why I'm gonna pick a monkey.
Mhm.
I am closely related
To monkeys?
to a.
I mean, evolution.
like,
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I see what
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
saying.
evolution.
scientifically,
Yeah.
yes.
At first, I'm like,
I
wait.
took it up.
This fucking guy.
Maybe
I
we
was
could
like-
Get him out of
I
here.
was like, what?
Um,
But no, you're right though.
I see what you're saying now.
yeah.
I misunderstood where you
But
were
wait,
going.
but wait,
We are-
but
we
wait
are-
though.
we
I was
are
like, hold
primates,
on.
You know what I'm saying?
But wait though, I still have a question about that. So how does that help you? Are you hoping to relate to the monkey? Like, how does that
no,
help?
No. What I'm saying is, I will gladly fight a man or a monkey any day rather than submerge
it's a
myself
more- yeah,
into
okay.
the water
It's
and
a
have
more-
to deal with
it's a
something
more
outside
understandable
my
fight.
environment.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
yeah.
know what I'm
Something,
saying?
something we didn't specify either. Are
Like
we-
getting on a monkey, that's like a boxing match for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could do that. You know
something
what I'm
we didn't
saying?
really talk about either is like, are we talking like a chimp? Or
Yeah, I'm
like
thinking like a chimp,
orangutan?
man.
Like
If it's a chimpanzee, I'm out.
Yeah,
Just
If
feed
it
me
was,
to the
if it
damn
was like,
shark.
if
I
it was like a
shoulda-
gorilla, there's no way. There's no.
Oh
way.
hell no!
I would.
A gorilla, I'm a whole bitch ass nigga.
That's
I'm
what. Yeah,
I'd
like.
almost rather fight a gorilla than a chimp, dude. That's what I'm
No.
saying. Like chimps are
No.
good.
No,
No.
yes,
No.
yes.
No.
Bro,
I
I,
agree.
saw
I agree.
on the Discovery
You-
Channel one time, I saw a gorilla pound
Well-
a fucking leopard on the back one time and it died.
Well-
it just fell out of the tree dead weight.
Well, I was gonna say.
I would rather die off one hit than get ripped apart. Like,
Well,
that's
hold
what
on
I'm
though.
saying. Chimps,
But you
that's
survive
that's
no matter
fucked
what.
the lady up.
No, I know that, but a gorilla is like all muscle tissue. Like a gorilla is like
You're
only
right.
muscle.
You're right. I mean, gorillas.
At least
are
a chimp.
fucking gorillas.
Like if
yeah.
if a gorilla is attacking you, you are not stopping it.
But
If a chimp is, you probably still won't, but you might.
here's my thing. I feel like gorillas are not as. I feel like even still, I don't think gorillas are as aggressive as chimps.
I don't know about that.
I feel
they're
like
really
I could talk to a
territorial.
gorilla
They're
and he would
territorial.
listen to me.
But my thing is
I
like
don't think so.
I feel like I could be like, "Listen, McGilla,
He's like, please.
motherfucking calm down, bro," and he'd be like, "All right, it's cool, dude."
okay,
Look-
Mighty Joe, yo.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Please, Mighty Joe,
I
come on.
am. They used to call me that in grade school, man. He'd be like, "Mighty Joe Young." Yeah.
ugh.
Oh,
That's
my
right. I could talk to gorillas. Fuck everybody, dude. That's my real talent. Fuck
Well, I
music.
could talk to sharks. So
I'm leaving
cool.
to live in the fucking jungle and yeah.
Bro, you know,
Oh my
this
God.
is off topic, but I guess it's kind of involved. You ever hear like you ever realize that whenever people tell you like if what to do if you see a bear in the wild.
Yeah, play dead or whatever.
But the thing is there's two different things that they tell you that are the opposite of each other, and they apply to different bears.
Yeah.
If it's a black bear, you're just supposed to make yourself big and yell and make noise, and they'll run away.
And
if it's a grizzly and you do that, it will.
It'll fuck you up. Yeah.
You're like flipping the coin because you don't know bears. Like you as the person, you're not a bear expert.
But imagine, like no one, like they always tell you.
Yeah, there's a black bear roaming like B and Dave's neighborhood for the past couple of days.
Imagine if the bear is like you do the wrong thing, and then like you like play dead, and the bear in his mind is like, look at this fucking idiot. Like, this dude thinks I'm a brown bear. He's dead now.
This will be another good would you rather to end on. Okay, so would you rather...
Hold on, let me show this to Dave. Let's see what he says.
Oh no.
Yeah, look at the fucked upness of this.
No.
And let me tell you, too.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you know what's crazy,
and that's
too?
after the...
Yeah.
Is this monkey face?
Yeah, now let me tell you. What you're about to see on the right is after medical.
Oh, my God.
Like, this isn't like she just got... Like, this is post being medical, like, procedures. You ready?
This is corrected.
I don't want to show this on camera, really. It's pretty
brute.
Yeah.
Woo!
You still want to fight a...
That is not after. That is not
That's
after.
100%.
Yeah,
This bitch look like a damn Gumby character.
And you see,
what the
that?
fuck?
That is the monkey. Like that. This is a picture of them together.
Hold up, yo. Wait.
So you want to fight that?
Wait 1 second. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me
Yes.
that Miss Mary Mack on the left over there
Yes.
just turned into fucking Clay fucking Aiken.
Yeah.
Clay fucking Bacon.
Now what I'm about to show you is much better, and this is like post... Oh, good catch. This is like post surgery, but like far. So it's better, but not good. So you still want to fight a... I mean, your answer's your answer,
not
but
the chimp,
I'm taking the shark, bro. I'm thinking the shark, like, I'm just going to have crazy leg scars. Or maybe I'm down one leg.
I was going to say, what if he takes both? What if he bites both of your shits off?
I'll be Lieutenant Dan way before this. Way before this.
Yeah, I will Lieutenant Dan it up before
that
Gumby character.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait.
She looks like a gusher that got left outside, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, it looked like something straight out the Dry Play-Doh magazine.
The Dry.
I don't even know what that is.
Magazine.
So what's the other would you rather?
Okay, all right. Man, I thought I had one. I forget. I'm gonna think
up
of one
another.
off top. Yeah, we'll cook up another real quick.
While he's cooking up another, I'm just gonna go ahead and plug. We have a merch store. If you guys have watched the other episodes, you know.
Go buy the merch.
Yeah, that's our main sponsor is ourselves. And unless you want to sponsor this podcast, if so, send us an email.
Get the merch.
Get the merch. Subliminal messaging. But we have all kinds of stuff. The catalog is always growing. I think we showed it off last episode, but Mike's wearing the 3/4 sleeve right now. We have t-shirts and hoodies as well.
3/4 sleeve.
And there's always new stuff dropping, so go check it out. And also I'll say this too, if you guys ever want to send anything into the podcast or talk about certain topics or anything, you can email us at themysterylane@gmail.com. Just hit us with whatever you want over there.
What's up? Yeah. All right, here we go. I got it. We'll end on a dark note for you dark kids over here.
Okay.
You're getting
I was gonna say, I think he means Mike and I, but
not yet. Not Dave. Wow, Dave's a different kind of dark kid.
He said, "Wait a minute."
I'm talking about the
morbid
emo
kids.
dark, the pure black-hearted.
I think that's us.
Fucking rain worshipping.
Rain. I do love rain. If you love rain, shout out to you out there.
We like sunny days. Over
I don't.
Here, but,
I don't at all.
These kids. Anyways, okay, you're gonna die. You're getting murdered.
Oh man.
You are getting killed
Bummer.
today. Would you rather get killed in a personal way, like someone you know, or not even maybe someone you know, but just like an intruder breaks in your home and stabs you and kills you?
Oh wow.
Okay, and it's like a one-on-one type of thing. Or would you rather get killed in some type of crazy attack like a 9/11 or
that 100%,
or some type of crazy just event happens where you're just like happen to be there and you get fucking murdered with everybody else too?
I think you're saying like some
a
like
mass
9/11,
murder shit? Yeah.
Chernobyl,
Yeah, something just a bad, horrible.
Hiroshima. Like
You're riding in a plane and it just happens to fucking boom.
Oh,
Like something bad. Like
I mean, I kind of have two opinions on it, but one's not as fun. The not as fun answer is who cares? I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
part
that's
of my
true.
brain goes to that, but I think I would rather pick the natural. It's not natural because it's like a
yeah.
calamity of some sort, but like that
Yeah.
for two reasons. One, it's not like it's not in my home or anything. Like like
Yeah.
my family's safe. I just kind
Right.
of die in this
Yeah.
thing. They don't watch me die. They just
Okay,
like I'm just part
okay.
of like a monument or something.
Okay.
And then also, I don't know. I just think that it's probably better to, like, imagine in a plane crash, accepting your death before you hit the ground,
Mhm.
compared to
Okay.
like, it's like taken from you, like right, like
I guess a plane crash is a bad example because that is kind of just like unpreventable,
It's like a
like
freak-
freak
yeah.
accident. Like maybe more of just like it's got to be someone doing the killing. Like a guy was on the plane with a bomb and he's like, I'm gonna blow you
Yeah.
all up right now.
yeah.
Like it wasn't just some like, oh, there was a fucking gas leak.
Oh,
Nobody
shit.
knew. Like,
No, I mean, I feel what you're saying. I like I said, I think my two answers are one, who cares, you're dead, and then the
Yeah.
other is like, well, whatever keeps like the family safe.
a way to have a good, fun, interesting answer.
I had two for you.
I like that. What about you, Mike?
Oh man. I would almost say the opposite. Well, I guess it depends. I would say the same as far as like
Yeah.
if a
Up
if-
close.
I want a knife in my ribs when I go out.
if like if
live
like
with a
my
pocket
family
knife.
was home, yeah, different story.
Yeah.
You know what? Never mind. I switch it. Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking you out of it, but all right.
It's like,
know.
why I can't risk my family. Your family's completely fine in this scenario. They're like, they literally let
They're
them
out of
know.
town.
They're like,
they
"You're
let them
fine."
know your family's in on it.
Yeah, they're part of it.
Even Steven's movie.
They're part of it. You're being murdered by your loved ones either way.
Ugh.
No, they
Oh,
left you
man.
home alone. They forgot to put you on the plane, Macaulay Culkin style. And
Yeah,
then
it's
they
like,
just
how
come
about
home.
that? Like, you're either getting murdered by a family member or they paid to have the hit.
Oh
So-
shit! No, I'd rather do the pay someone to kill me, because then you don't know. You just die.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not like
betrayed.
Aunt Frida, why?
Yeah.
Like yeah, like yeah.
What do you
plus,
think, Dave?
plus you say you lose too,
I'm
so it's like
taking
your
that.
grandma.
I'm taking the attack. Like, just
The
kill me.
attack.
Yeah.
Fucking murder.
I'm about to die right now. My bladder about to explode. I love all you guys.
Oh,
I
shit.
got I'll see y'all later, man. I love you.
Yeah. Dave's gotta make a pee pee, but
All right, we'll close on that
Yeah, we'll
note.
clo-
I'll have some
yeah.
more fun, would you rather for
yeah,
you
hopefully they're
guys.
not murderous next time.
Oh, I mean, hey,
I mean, they might they might
it
be.
went where it went.
And if you guys like the Would You Rathers, like feel free to drop your own in the comments. If we
Yeah,
see ones
send
that
us
we
some.
like,
Yeah,
we'll
that'd be
talk
cool.
about them on the show. That'd be cool.
Dope.
And feel free to answer in the comments too, like what you would answer to the shark
Yeah.
and murder debate.
Yeah.
Like it was so brutal. It was like, hey, this guy's the king of Would You Rathers, and he's like, would you rather die? Would you rather die? Like okay.
You get a choice of the way that you die.
I mean, I understand the nuance of it, but like, damn.
All right, good point. Good point.
But anything else to say from either one of you guys?
Go check out the music, man. Sep Skirty, Just Named Dave, fucking Dark Loud, and my boy. He don't got no music out yet.
It's coming.
so, yeah, I mean it's coming. Yeah, when it comes.
What
check
if
that
that's
out
what
too.
if that's a running joke that you never drop music? We just
Yeah,
always
no, it's
say
just always- it's
it's
coming,
always
it's coming,
coming.
it's
If I'm remembering right, by the time this is out and then they're
It
seeing
will
this,
be out. Yeah.
I should have a single call
Yeah.
coming towards you. So keep a lookout for that. Also, I have new links for Instagram, social media stuff. You can find me at on YouTube is Lost Behind Music. Said it wrong again. Lost Between Music. And on Instagram, I believe it's Lost Between Official.
Okay.
But
Yeah, we'll tag all that stuff. So
Hell yeah.
but yeah,
man.
by the time this is in your guys' eyes, that'll already be out. So we just want to thank you guys for watching, and yeah, tune into the next one.
Peace.
See ya.